Yeah, man. That's right. We back. Episode 3, Prolific Podcast. We rocking, we rolling. Got a special fucking guest in here with y'all tonight. I known this dude for a long fucking time. When I say a long time, I really mean a long time. My first friend I ever had in my life. The motherfucker's crazy, retarded, but everybody love this motherfucker. Cool dude. My man At, what's good?
We here. You already know we here all night.
Yeah, here we go with the cool shit. Yeah, so we here. What we doing?
Talk about whatever. I gotta hold nothing back. You hear me?
Yeah, I see. What the fuck are you drinking?
Tequila. It's going to kill you because you drinking it too. Yeah.
I'm good. I'm slow walking that shit. But yo, man, seriously, we gonna come in here tonight. We gonna rap with y'all a little bit. We got some shit on our mind, but more than a few things. But we just gonna lay y'all with something quick. These women. We ain't gonna start off with that. We're gonna call it these women.
These bitches. You don't want to say I said bitches.
I ain't saying that shit. I got some people watching.
These bitches. We gonna talk about y'all tonight.
All right, so they mouth, the smart ass mouths. What's up with that? Why do every woman believe that they have a smart mouth? They say every woman that's worth having, they gonna have a smart mouth. So we should just deal with that shit. How you feel about that?
That's because they got a job and they can pay for what they can pay for. But when they done that, they fucked up. Right, you like we ain't gonna lie, why they fucked up. After that, they can afford their bills, but after that they fucked up. So when they go out, they looking for a nigga that's gonna pay for something they got. I mean, you know.
All right, well, see, that's my dog right here. I let him. He gonna school me on all this shit. I'm pleading the fifth with this shit. I ain't trying to get in no fucking trouble.
Man, trouble. I'm trouble.
Yeah, we know that, motherfucker. But like seriously, ladies, I think it's a certain way that you talk to your man, right? It's a certain respect level that you're supposed to give him, regardless of your situation. You're supposed to talk to him with a certain line of respect, because you're going to want that certain respect back. You ain't going to want the motherfucker to calling you out your name, disrespecting you, belittling you. So I think when we got to check our mouth, I think you should check your mouth as well. You know? It go both ways, right?
Yeah, if y'all with him, if you with your man, y'all supposed to be each other backbone. If he ain't got it, you got it. If you ain't got it, he got it.
Yeah, man.
But no way in the world you supposed to talk to him crazy. That's your man.
But they not gonna ride with that. You know, they not gonna look at the man like that. We supposed to be strong and take everything.
Yeah, but it ain't Facebook no more. It's Instagram. So they got exposed to the celebrity's life.
Mm-hmm.
So they think that everybody's supposed to live that lifestyle.
Right.
They get exposed to women that's doing what they doing because somebody put them on money. Every nigga don't got that.
Right.
Every nigga don't got a backbone. Nigga be doing he got to work 9 to 5. A nigga working a 9 to 5 job, right? If he bring home $1,000, $800, that's not enough.
Okay.
But you know that a week, that's enough. That's a lot.
Well, I think they gonna say it all depends on the lifestyle you living. They're gonna say it got something to do with the bills, kids, expenses and shit like that. Because women, they like nice shit. So some women is down to earth. They come with their own table, so they don't really look for a guy to give them shit because they come in with their own. But they definitely love that security though. They definitely love for a guy to have, even if they don't. You gonna get the modest ones that's gonna tell you that shit. Oh, well, I ain't worrying about what a man got, cause I got my own. But they gonna tell you they still holding us to have certain type of standards. We still have to have this to get that. You know what I mean? It's always that way. It's like, let me take that back. It's not always that way. It's certain ones, cause you got some ones that's cool, that's down to earth. You know what I mean? They come and they taking you as you is, cause you got to take them the fuck as you is, and y'all gonna mend together, and you're gonna see what come out this shit. But then you got some women that come with standards. They got some shit on their mind when they coming through the door. It got to be like this. And I ain't taking nothing else. And I think that's kind of unfair because you don't know what type of situation that the dude coming from. You don't know what type of angle he got, what he got going on, how much money he make. That's why I think conversations had first are very fucking important. Before you get there, you try to line this dude up. But before you try to line that bitch up, y'all need to sit there and talk. And y'all can figure out if she got enough for me, or if he got enough, or he make enough, or if she look how she's supposed to look for him. You know what I mean? And then y'all can figure it out before y'all get to that relationship level. Because it's always cool when y'all fucking. And when y'all just cool. The moment y'all try to make that fucking commitment when it's just y'all two, that's when all this shit go out the door. everything. Motherfuckers forget about certain shit. They forget about what y'all talked about. They forget about how things was. They flip the script. And that could be a problem, but I also think that could be a little normalcy though, because you're going to another level. Right?
Right.
This nigga is fucked up.
No, but listen, at the end of the day, right? Listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no female gonna treat your kids the way they treat their kids, right?
Whoa, wait, but we going to another level now. So
we gonna talk about it.
Well, no, we can talk about it, but we went to another level now. We were just talking about the expectations why some women are not submissive to the men. Why they don't come in and worshiping the God like they want us to worship them. And it's always because what we don't have.
No, but they see on the internet what niggas doing.
Mm-hmm.
They don't take it like the nigga could be, he own his own business, right? Mm-hmm. I work at Coca-Cola. Mm-hmm. I work for everything 9 to 5. I'm still managing to pay for this shit. But if she can't live her life and me paying for this shit, she don't want that. They don't want to work. Mm. Like back in the day, like when our grandpops and everybody did that, like bread cost 25 cents. Milk, 25 cents. Mm. Nigga, that shit, eggs is $7 now. That shit don't work like that no more. Right. That's what I'm saying. So when somebody say 50-50, they look at it like, no, that nigga ain't got no fucking money. He broke. No, that 50-50 shit be, we work together. You save your money, I save my money. So when we plan a family trip, we all gonna rock out together. We got whatever we want.
But what if y'all ain't making that money though? What if y'all ain't making that type of money where y'all can save? Some people are making enough just to get by, like just to pay that bill. Like you might be pulling in 1,000, she might be pulling in 1,000, whatever. And y'all might have $2,600 in fucking expenses, and now y'all got to push that over 6 out. Now relationships get fucked up, and people start to argue with each other in the midst of those things. Cause I've been there with my lady. We been through shit like that. When the bills got tough, we went at each other in certain ways that we shouldn't have. When we should have like, yo, calm down, let's talk it out, let's figure out how we gonna do this shit. You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, if you paying 1,000, that should be for the rent. Mm-hmm. If she paying 1,000, that should be for the kid expenses and the electricity bills.
Yeah, man. I mean, I got you. That's.
But at the end of the day, you not making 1,000 every 2 weeks.
No.
You making more. She making more. So what we doing with the extra money? For ourselves? So that's when it come with, we want to buy the Gucci.
That's companionship though.
I'm saying though, that shit come with, we want to buy the Gucci. We want to buy the Balenciaga shit.
But y'all can't, like motherfucker, ain't nobody, if y'all only bringing in 2,000 out to the fucking household, where we get money to buy Balenciaga?
But if you bring in 2,000, she brings 2,000. That's 4,000. If y'all bills cost 2,000 for the whole month for y'all bills,
right?
Y'all still got 2,000 left over. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So why y'all gotta buy the bullshit to make yourself look good?
But I'm gonna tell you shit, you ain't really, with me and my situation, I ain't never got the shit left over. Cause I got kids that love fucking snacks. I got a shitload of kids that everybody fucking notice about me. So I gotta have snacks in the crib. I gotta have fucking groceries in the crib. We gotta have appliances. Like my kids, it's like little things in my crib, like with paper towel, bro.
Selling food stamps.
Like it's whole, but it's like paper towel. Like we gotta buy like packs of paper towel because they run through that shit like crazy. So man. It's so many motherfucking people.
Right. You my man. I work in the hospital.
Right.
I can get that for you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, and that's in a perfect world, bro. But no, we can't tell. But if it come times when we need that, we can't come tell our lady that. She ain't gonna be trying to hear that shit. I can get it from App because he worked down there.
You know that.
I know that. So me, from what I know, I wouldn't bank on that.
That's where you go back to social media.
Man,
social media think everybody they supported that sipping lifestyle.
But what about them women that grew up in a household under women that believe shit should be a certain way, and they raised that girl under that household? Yeah. So if the mom was that way, she gonna train her daughter to be that way. You know what I mean? So if the mom said, let's say for instance, it don't even have to be the girl dad. It could be the woman. It could be the man that the woman is dealing with, and he could be the breadwinner. And that's the type of guys that the mom always look forward to. Yeah. So she going to teach her daughter that, or if she don't even have to like purposely teach her daughter that. If her daughter's seeing that, she's going to take up the habits of what she see.
So you gonna get spoiled to that, but.
Yeah, but that's why it's good for her to learn her own way though. But it's kind of hard because we gonna do what we raised.
Right.
We gonna do we gonna do what we raised to do until we get out there and we find our own fucking we have our own experience and shit like that.
But we wasn't raised like that. It's at us.
Right, we weren't raised like that because our mom and our dad probably was in the same situation.
But listen, they were struggling.
Right, that's what I mean. They both were struggling, so one wasn't really ever the breadwinner. Like my mom was up at a certain time, and my dad was up at a certain time.
Right, but nobody went over the breadwinner. That's what I'm saying.
They both had their shot. Like my dad was doing his fucking thing.
He had his shot
back
right?
in the my dad was doing his thing. Yeah.
But when you look at it though, that shit both was equal.
Eventually, because they both held each other down. Like if I ain't got it, she got it.
If he ain't got no sneaks, who gonna buy them?
Oh, my mom. Exactly. But see, my mom was a different fucking warrior.
That's what I'm saying.
And there's a lot of strong black women that's out here that hold. Let me rephrase that. It's a lot of women out here that hold men down like that. And some of y'all out there, and like I give homage to y'all, and I appreciate y'all. And I mean, I give y'all the highest praise. You know what I mean? If you holding somebody down, ain't really nothing wrong with that. It's all about your mindset and what you taught. You know what I mean? Because if you was up in a certain situation and I came in the game and I ain't had shit, and then God forbid you hit a down spot in your life, you ain't gonna want me to walk out on you, bitch, because you're broke. You're gonna want me to hold that shit down. We're gonna want me to pick it up, and I'm only gonna do that shit just because the fact that I love you. I'm gonna do that shit anyway. That goes without being said. If I really fucks with you, if she really fucks with you, she gonna do that shit without even being said. It's not gonna be, well, I ain't supposed to do this because I'm a woman, or a man ain't supposed to do this. It's just the fact that motherfucker, we need it. We losing right now, and we gotta win together.
Right.
So we gonna do whatever the fuck is needed and necessary to make sure this table, regardless of who brought it, regardless of who said it, we both sitting at this bitch right now. So we gonna figure out whatever the fuck we gotta do to make sure this shit work. That's what you supposed to do when you really fucking loving somebody, when you really ride with somebody.
But that shit is now though. That shit to the point where women think that they don't need us. You know what I'm saying? To do what they gotta do, I don't need a man.
Well, bro, look how it goes back to what you just said. So now I'm really feeling you on the whole Instagram and the social media shit.
Yes, they feed into that shit.
Yeah, man. But it's what's going on right now. And there's a lot of shit that we did when we were younger, bro. We went with what was popular. All the time, that shit wasn't the right thing to do. What we did, probably the way how we probably, I ain't gonna say that. How we just period, how we move all the time wasn't the right thing to do. It's certain shit that we said, fuck that, we ain't doing it because it wasn't a popular thing to do. When we knew we could have did that and made that move, just like that goes back to the saying of slow money better than no money. A lot of times we was picking fast fucking money because that shit was there. We was picking the fast bitches, the easy pussy, because we wasn't trying to hear that shit. We had a wide selection of fucking women at our time, but when we was doing our fucking thing. So for a chick to try to argue with us and go back and forth and tell us what you ain't gonna do, did you think I'm gonna sit on the phone and hear this? When I can go right through the Rolodex and hear her up and shit like that. But them bitches came with headaches. And 9 times out of 10, the chick that was giving you a hard way to go, that probably was the one. But we didn't know that shit nowadays. Right. She was coming on her shit, and being as though we were so young, we look at it as, oh, bitch, you tripping, you trying to lock a nigga down. Or you corny, because you on this type of shit. We thought the fast lane was the way to go back then. But now we get older, we start to learn priorities, and we start to know what we want in life from women or just life, period. We start to know what we want, what type of woman we want. And you start to realize that fast lane shit, that shit was temporary. Because I know with me, man, that shit took me through a lot. That fast ass and them fast hookups, I'm paying for that shit still now to this day.
But before all that, though, the women still on that. We not on it no more. You saying how you changed, right?
Yeah.
They didn't change how you changed.
Some.
They still on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on top of that, though, Pop, they made us come do a dishwasher job.
Shout
we
out
had to
Uncle
work
Pop.
for that shit.
Shout out Uncle Pop was good.
In middle school, we was working, dishwashing to get money.
Yeah, that's how we know how to keep. That's how we know how to keep a job.
At the end of the day, the females, they still on that shit. If you don't got nothing for them, they don't want you.
I got you. See, I got to keep that shit real. The Prolific Podcast is what we do. This is my fucking dog. Like I told you, this is my best friend. And we had plenty of arguments, plenty of fights. So here I got to keep it. It's not all, bro. Because I came across.
No, it's not all, but.
So we got a whole. So listen.
Majority.
But we got to be clear because we got some of them. We got the thorough women that's listening. We got the thorough women that's listening
some
too.
Of y'all, though.
Yeah, we got the thorough ones that's listening too. And the ones that's not that elect not to support a dude and shit like that, we don't want to say they not thorough. They just don't see the way we see it. So, and we can't be unfair to that shit. You know what I mean? To be the same way, to be the same way to these women that we trying to switch shit to be. Because we see things a certain type of way. So we see that, we think every woman is like that. I don't think that. It is some thorough ones out here that will hold you down. I had my experiences. Like, well, let me say, so for instance, let me go back to the situation with the when I say the shit around the house. Like my baby mom, bro, she'll just go food shopping. She'll just do that shit. Sometimes she'll hit me up like, yo, baby, I need $200 to go towards the food. Or I need $100, or I'm spending this on that. So just let me hit me with half. And then most of the times she'll do that shit. She'll just go. Cause I'll handle other shit in the crib that she don't have to touch.
Right.
She don't have to go through. So it goes hand in hand, man. So it's like it gotta be a partner. Like me and her can be beefing through any fucking thing. But when it come down to these kids, I always said that shit. Even when my relationship was good, when it was bad, when we was together, when we wasn't, bro. If we ain't nothing, we are crazy partners when it come to these fucking kids. Because at the end of the day, just what it's fuck whatever we going through, they gotta be happy. It's no thing I'm not showing up or I'm not going here because I'm mad at you. Nah, they both still need their motherfucking parents. So we gotta make that shit happen. So like I said, I went through a shitload of stuff with her, bro. But she one of the ones that will hold that shit down, and she on some shit. Like sometimes she like that shit you see, like we talking about. She got her ups and downs, but I want to make sure, right? But I want to make sure I give her that love too before I get in here talking shit. And then I be going through some fights and shit, fucking with you. So y'all see any of them know with my podcast?
We ain't gonna fight again.
None of my podcasts so far was nothing about this shit. You see who the fucking bad influence. So if you watch this shit, blame this motherfucker here. And I knew this what it was gonna be.
You already know. I'm on a whole nother level playing that shit.
Yeah, man. But
my bro, I love him. Whenever he call me, I'm gonna come.
But this is the thing, right? How you think you get so much love from people? Like, what is it though? What is it about you that whether male or female, a motherfucker that don't know you, or a motherfucker that just met you from a long time, why you think it is about you that you get so much love from people?
You gotta be real with everybody. You gotta keep the same energy. I keep the same energy with everybody. I don't give a fuck with you rich, you poor. I keep the same energy. I love y'all niggas. Real rap.
Yeah, we know that though. So that's the energy you bring. That's all it takes.
When y'all come around me, and when we out, we gonna get lit. We gonna get fucked up. We have a good time. I don't give a fuck if you rich. You ain't got nothing. Nigga, we gonna have a good time. And
that's a good thing. What I like about
opposed to I can't do your stress with my stress. You get what I'm saying? So if you fucked up and you depressed, you come around me, I'm the happiest nigga in the world. You wouldn't even know if I'm going through anything. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I
want to make sure you, like, nigga, if I'm happy, you happy. Fuck what you going through.
And that's one of the things I admired about you. I said that. Like, this motherfucker always, saying. But when you called me with what we was talking about earlier.
The bullshit.
That's why I said, there's no way in the world you can I can't see you letting nobody get you like that.
No, because when you happy, somebody want to bring that shit down.
But it's only the people, like I told you before. We ain't gonna say it right now. We know the only select few type people that us as men that can get us out of our shit is our fucking baby moms. It is our fucking, excuse me, I ain't gonna curse when I'm saying that. It's our fucking baby moms, but it's our mothers that can get us out our tone. I don't know what it is when it come to men. If it ain't nobody that can get us out our spirit, bro, out our element, it is our baby moms and our damn mothers.
Right.
I mean,
on top of that, though, you gotta live life, smile every day.
Yeah. So that was
when they see that shit, though, they don't like that shit.
But when you say live, that I see what you live. That because every time you post something, that's your hashtag. So you really live by that. You really live by that. You rock by that.
You know why I say that? Everybody see that, but they don't want to live by that though. I got a lot of friends I went to school with, I grew up with. Niggas trying to kill themselves, want to kill themselves. No, live like smile every day. If somebody wants you, fuck that shit, though. There's a million people that want you.
But see, everybody don't know you like I know you.
Right.
Like they don't know the struggles and the shit where you really like came from.
Yes.
So I ain't gonna get into it. We can save it for another. I know you really don't mind, but we can say that shit for another time in another situation. But the motherfucker.
You say that shit now?
Nah, I got you, bro. I got you. But this motherfucker been through some shit, and I've been his friend like since day one. So I seen the maturation from this fucking dude. So I seen where he came from to how he is now. And some people that can go from the struggles that he been through And now how he switched this shit up now, they can really start shitting on people. They can talk to people how they talk to people, all type of crazies, don't show no love. That's normally how it go when a motherfucker come from the bottom and then they up and then they start to shit on people. This motherfucker don't do that. And I can speak firmly on that because I watched it. I watched the turn. I walked the streets with this motherfucker when he ain't have it, so when he do got it.